woke up this morning and I just felt like going out and shooting a landscape, seascape, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I want to take a picture of the ocean. The sun's just starting to rise, and there's just this layer of wispy, ethereal sort of cloud. And it's just barely starting to take on some light from the sunrise. You know, I've been coming here for as long as as long as I can remember, and shooting this place for just as long. And honestly, it's like every time is different. Everything is different. You come one time and there's something you like and you want to shoot, and you do, and you're happy with it, and you come back and it's gone. But that's beautiful. It's impermanent. It's not. Everything about the sea is fleeting. I found the composition I was looking for. Now the trick is to get it before the light leaves. Sunrise is coming pretty quick, and I still need to set up. There's this trail of flowing water that runs through the rocks and heads back out to the ocean, and it lines up just perfectly with the background that I'm trying to get. I'm bad at talking to a camera, I didn't know if you could tell. I think I'm going to forego using my 10-stop filter and just use the polarizer. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So, here's our composition. I'm going to show you quick because the light is leaving and the tide is coming in. We've got these rocks in the foreground, and back behind me you can see just the last little bit of the mainland jutting out into the sea. It could not be a more beautiful sunrise. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. Alright, well the tide's coming in a little too fast because my bag just got hit by a wave. Looks like we're mostly okay, but that needs to stay up higher for now. Alright, well I've altered my composition a little bit because standing there and trying to get all of this in the foreground plus that last little bit of land in the background wasn't working out so well, because every time I get ready to shoot, a wave would come in and tip my tripod, or get my legs all wet. You know, that's the thing, is that it's the ocean. It changes, it moves, it's never static. And that, you just got to deal with it. And you just gotta kind of roll with it. You know, that's one of the problems with shooting near the water, though, is that every time the water comes in and rushes out, it pulls the sand and everything out from under your tripod legs, causing it to tilt. And if you're doing a long exposure, anything longer than, you know, a 30th of a second, it's going to cause blur. So I know there are ways to get around that. I didn't bring anything today to fix that, so I've kind of just turned everything on. I've turned everything about 15 degrees, and I'm shooting more out to sea. But hopefully, there's a little bird on the rock right there that actually looks pretty cool in this composition. So I'm shooting this at half a second, f/16, ISO 100, just a polarizer, and just waiting for the water to start rushing back out to sea to trigger the shutter. Get some nice leading lines pulling us pulling us back in, pulling our perspective. There. That's it. Since we're here, and I'm in no real rush to get back, I'd like to take the time to shoot a very long exposure. I have a 10-stop ND filter here, and it's already pretty dark, so I think this will slow things way, way down. Although it is getting a little windy, which for long exposures doesn't bode too well because you can't really have any movement. But we'll see. You don't know unless you try, right? This I really don't want to drop in the sand. Make sure the mounting plate for your tripod is really, really tight, especially if you're using a heavy lens like this one. Focus first, turn off the autofocus, slide in the filter. Okay, and we're going to expose this one for about a minute. And hopefully in that minute a big wave doesn't come and wash away my camera and all my equipment and me. But more importantly, hope a wave doesn't come and move the tripod and ruin the shot. Thanks for joining me today down by the seaside in beautiful California. I'm not sure about the images I shot today, but I won't be until I get home and know for sure. But I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter because I got up and I got out, and being out here for sunrise is better than sleeping in any day. You don't know unless you go. That's really what it boils down to. You don't make an incredible image by getting out the door at 10 o'clock and shooting in the middle of the day and then saying good enough and coming home. It takes getting up before the sun rises, getting in your car, being hungry and tired and needing some coffee really, really bad, and getting out here and getting out anywhere. Go out your front door in the morning and watch the sun come up, and you'll see something spectacular. Anyway, thanks for joining me. And until next time, take care.